Okay, the next property, multiplication property. So if you have two roots multiplied together, root of a times the root of b, it's equivalent to root of a times b. Okay. Now, when I teach students this, students misuse this rule with this one. Okay, this is a pitfall. Like, watch out for this. Don't do this. But I have always some students doing it. Root of a, instead of multiplication, you put plus root of b, and guess what students do? What would you do here? Yes, complete lies. Doesn't work. Okay, but when they see this, they confuse it. So you know how, like, I think earlier I saw you instead of I saw you instead of multiplying, you added or something, right? Yeah. This is another mistake. Okay, don't do this. Now let me prove this to you, why this is true. Okay, so recall that the definition of root of a, if I let that be x, okay, let me let be y. The definition was that a is equal to x squared and b is equal to y squared. That was the definition of it, right? Is that okay? If I let that be x and let that be b. So then, let's go to the right side. Okay, so if the left side, if it's equal to x and y, the right side, what is it? Well, a, I can replace it with, x squared. B is y squared. So this whole thing can be expressed this way, right? Is that okay? Now, this is xy squared, isn't it? By property of exponents. But that's equal to xy, isn't it? So then, the left side is xy, the right side is xy. They must be exactly the same thing. So, and the only thing I used was a definition that these two are actually the same thing. Okay? But here and on, to do the calculations faster, I want to use this property. Okay? Alright, so very easy example. What's root 2 times by root 3? Yeah, root 6, right? Easy enough, right? I gave you a really easy one on purpose. What's root 2 times root 6? Okay, root 12, right? Okay, root 12. But we don't want to leave it in this form. What we want to do is actually, so look, 6 contains a factor that's same with 2, right? So this rule, this is where it's actually useful. 6 actually contains another factor of 2. So we can write it like this. Right? But what is that equal to? It's this, isn't it? What is that equal to?
2.
Yes. Okay. So this is actually called the mixed form of radicals. And we always prefer this form over root of 12. That's considered like non-reduced form, non-simplified. So we don't want to do root 12. Okay, if you get to root 12, you can still get here. How? Well, root 12 is 4 times 3, right? So I'm again using this second property. Backwards though. Okay, root AB is root A root B. I can write that as root 4 times by root 3. That's same thing as 2 root 3. Make sense?